Because he's like, at one point in time, they pull out a giant fish. He goes, wow!
Bazooka, I have a permit for that.
And it's like, picture of Kellaway's wife. Uh-oh.
Margaret, a picture of your wife.
You son of a bitch!
You should know.
You
married her!
And,
I like that it is like a picture of like her in a like a boudoir
lingerie,
setting. Lingerie, like call me lover.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Fuck would he get this?
And then he handcuffs them, jumps over the fence, boards it up, chains it up, turns around, sees
every cop.
I'm pretty sure every cop in Edge City, plus SWAT, with helicopters, again, comically, yells.
His whole face,
his skull,
basically his face,
tongue.
his skull, his eyes, and his tongue all escape and then go back into his face.
Do the cops not go, Jesus Christ?
Yeah. Like, clearly something fucked up just happened, but okay, we're cool with it.
But he knows how to get out of it.
I got this. And then he's got maracas and fucking changed his outfit.
And a baby blue, sort of like
white bell bottoms.
Thing.
It's a flamenco outfit, and he's just, it's fucking time to dance.
And then
Cuban Pete.
And then he sings, I'm pretty sure, in its entirety, Cuban Pete.
Yeah, he does.
He's the king of
the rumba beat.
The rumba beat.
When I hear the maracas, I go, cheek, cheeky boom, cheek, cheeky boom. That happened.
And then he makes the female cop sing the female part.
Yep.
And she is
I like how she's like, what the fuck is going on? And then she's like, I'm down with this shit.
Oh, no, halfway through, she's just like, okay, I'm into it.
I'm digging this.
She, like, falls into a crowd. He gets everyone to do a conga line, the whole fucking thing. It's a big production. It's a giant production number, musical production number.
And Kellaway and Doyle are like, huh. And then Doyle goes, that's pretty good. And then Doyle starts trying to dance
I like
around.
that he's trying to get
and he
in.
just smacks him. He's like, if you start dancing, I'm going to kill you right here.
Yeah, I'll blow your brains out. Like, whoa,
like, all right,
Jesus,
easy.
Man, what happened to you? He gets away, pulls the mask off.
Yeah.
They got him cornered.
I don't know why he pulled the mask off.
Yeah.
Like, this is not the time.
You can now die.
Yeah.
You're being chased by cops who do shoot at you.
And they called you Ipkiss, so it's not like you can get away with it.
Yeah. So Peggy comes by, get in.
And he does.
And I was like, he's shooting, he's like, well, shoot, you idiots.
Well, no, they actually can't do that.
Yeah, you can't just fire at a guy. Jesus.
Because now this is a new person, you can't just kill her.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, what about the person in the car? That's fine, okay. So she gets him out, they go to the newspaper plant. And they have a nice little conversation. And I think this is where she, like, kind of comes on to him a little bit.
She's basically talking about, like, how nice a guy he is and all this stuff. And, you know, like, she wishes she could have found someone like him and everything like that. And then he's like, really? No. And then all of a sudden, fucking Dorian pops in. She goes, Jesus, where have you been? I've been stalling for a half an hour.
And you got the 50 thou. And because earlier in the film, she's just like, yeah, that pays, Ask Peggy pays shit.
Pays dick. I'm starving to death, and I'm trying to be a real reporter. And again, like, she didn't want to lose her condo, so she sold him out for this, and he's just like, isn't that fun?
Yeah. So he loses the mask, he loses the girl, she leaves.
Yep.
And in a deleted scene, gets comically murdered.
Yeah.
Because after Dorian does eventually put on the mask and becomes, like, Super Demon Dorian.
Yeah.
He grabs her and throws her into the air. She flies into the newspaper press.
Yeah.
And it shows, like, her face, like, against the paper. And it's just like,
she gets pressed into the paper, basically.
You know, reporter killed in a freak accident. That's not in the actual film proper. It's awkward. I'm glad it isn't.
It shouldn't be there,
Because it's weird.
Yeah.
Because when it happens, Stanley's like, no, Peggy, oh, God. Like,
all death should be off screen.
Yeah.
In this movie.
So she just kind of leaves the movie. He doesn't kill him.
No.
Because they got him, speaking of Vanilla Ice, by his feet dangling.
Yeah, it's Suge Knight styles.
And he could have been like, okay, drop him.
Well, because this is when he asked him, like, what does the mask do? And he said,
or how does it work?
How does it work? And he says, I don't know, just put it on. So he does. And it, like, sucks. And, like, his buddy is just like, Dorian, you shouldn't be doing this.
Well, because a giant storm cloud forms above him, and it, like, filters into the mask.
And it's like, that doesn't seem good.
Which is weird, because I'm like, that never happened when Stanley put it on.
Yeah, but because this is evil.
Yeah, I guess.
Right? Again, it's your inner self, right?
Right. So if you're already a psychopath mobster...
It makes you more of a psychopath. He's a fucking walking cartoon in his head. So, they let him live because they want to frame him.
I guess.
Instead of killing him, I guess they want to frame him so that the cops are not on his trail looking for the mask.
I guess.
So
because they throw him, they literally, Stanley is going to fall in my lap, and then he gets thrown. Now, you don't question why he's bound and gagged.
No, you just let it go because...
You obviously don't recognize the thugs who threw him out because the cops know these thugs.
Mm-hmm. You would take I would assume you would take the license plate.
They pull a...
green mask that clearly is not the mask he wears, but
So they're just like, well, it's Stanley. He's got a green mask on him. Mm-hmm. Throw him in jail.
Remember, before they had his fingerprints.
Yeah.
They got his fingerprints. So I'm like, where did they get his fingerprints if he's never really been victim of a crime? But okay. But what he was clearly, his fingerprints were in the bank vault. Yeah. So that's how they found it. And I'm like, he
on the money
works there. Yeah.
Because he might be a cartoon, but that's still his hands.
Yeah, but he works there. His fingerprints would be in the bank.
I know.
It's so strange.
Tina goes to see him, and he basically goes, well, you can forget about me. I'm gone for a long time, so you need to get out of town.
Yep.
Like, today.
Yeah.
Like, now.
You need to go.
So she's going to give him a kiss, and time's up, Ipkiss.
Can I have one more minute?
No.
Well, no, he gives it to him. Well, but Tina's like, okay, well...
And she's like, okay, bye.
I'm like, lady, come on.
No, I'm going to jail forever.
By the way, Milo followed as well.
Yeah. And he tells Milo, go find another owner. I'm like, well, that's not...
another place, buddy, because I'm clearly not going to be around
Well, that's not how that works, Stanley.
Yeah. Dogs don't do that.
No. He's just like, oh, God. Mm-hmm. How can I do... Well, he sees Tina being chased by the bad guys. Mm-hmm. Hey, there's a lady being chased. Sure there is, Stanley. Shut up.
Damn it.
I gotta sleep still.
Then he goes and he goes back to go to sleep, and then he's just like, damn it, Milo, you still there? And Milo fucking pops out.
In the cutest thing ever under the little, bed he made for himself.
Mm-hmm. And he's just like, oh, good boy, good boy. All right, jump up. And then he
you know how I told you never to jump up?
Yeah, because he finally
forget all that.
He's like, okay, remember how I told you? Forget all that. Jump up, come on. And then his reaction again, this is why it is clearly ad-libbed, where he's just like, come on, Milo, come on. Put some effort into it.
And then he gets up.
Finally gets up.
Pulls him through the thing. I'm like, thank God you have a small dog.
Yeah, really. And he's just like, because he had a whole thing earlier. He's like, find my keys. So he's just like, Milo, you see those keys over there? Give me those keys.
Give me those keys.
So then he runs over and then picks up the cheese from the sandwich.
No, that's
not
the
thing.
Cheese.
The keys.
I don't think it was. I think that was just a loose piece of cheese on the table. I did not see a sandwich.
I think there was supposed to be a sandwich, but they just didn't bother because it's probably really hard to get that dog to pull a piece of cheese out of a sandwich.
Not the cheese,
the keys. And then Milo doesn't know what to do. And I like how he's just like, put the cheese down. Then he drops it, and then goes and gets the keys.
And I like that he puts his mouth on the keys. Mm-hmm. He's pulling the keys.
The guy stirs.
And the dog stops and looks at him.
Mm-hmm. And then
proceeds to pull him out. Gives him the keys. Mm-hmm. He knocks him out with his gun.
Yeah, because the guy wakes up eventually, knocks him out.
Calloway comes in, he puts the gun in his face. Mm-hmm. You're going to get me out of here.
Yeah. He's
handcuffs himself to him. Puts his one arm behind his back to make it look like he's just taking him out.
Yeah.
Now, he knows he's crazy at this point. He knows he's got a gun. Mm-hmm. But they walk through you're telling me they walk through the entire precinct out the front door?
I'm guessing the rest of them are all like Doyle, because at one point in time, he literally looks at Doyle and just goes, Ise atge hunge. It's like, oh, Big Latin. Ise uye aderle. And he's just like, I fucking hate you.
You're an idiot. Well, I'm going to die and this crazy man's going to kill me. Takes Calloway's car because there's a big party at the Coco Bongo for charity. Mm-hmm. That's where Dorian's going to make his big move. So he crashes the party, violently kills all of Nico's crew.
Yes.
And then they're like, okay, shoot me. Because he gets hit a couple times.
Nico is still there, and he goes like, all right, you. Shoot me.
He hits him a couple times in the firefight, realizes, ooh, that didn't do anything. All right, give me all you got.
Yeah, shoot me all you want. And he fucking just bang, 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 nothing happens. And he breathes in the bullet holes, and the holes close up, and then he just fucking shoots out of his
machine
mouth
gun style, and
murders the fuck out of Nico.
And he's like, all right, now I'm in charge. And they blow the big piggy bank for the fucking, was it like war orphans or something?
Yeah, something weird like that, yeah.
And he's gonna take all the money. And he's gonna kill, Tina, because he's got her, because he's got fucking actual, literal dynamite.
Yes.
Not a bomb, like actual dynamite.
She goes to light a cigarette earlier in the limo. He's like, I wouldn't do that, doll. And then it turns out,
don't want to start the party early.
Yeah, it's like literally dynamite.
Ties her to a palm tree, ties her to the bomb.
Might as well just tie her to the fucking train tracks.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
It's a little weird.
Stanley goes in with the gun, and
he's just like,
Calloway's like, well, he's a dead man.
Yeah. And the dog's there.
Opens the door.
And goes, wow, smart dog.
Oh, yeah.
And then Stanley hands the gun to Charlie and just goes, start sneaking people at the back. Okay. And then he goes, all right. He's holding the gun. He's like, all right, time to do this. Time to show what you're made of. And then a gun gets pointed to his head and he goes, crap. So.
And at that point, Orlando shoots Stanley and the movie ends, right?
Nope.
No.
Hey, Dorian, look what I found.
Like every other bad guy in every other film like this, it's just like, we're going to vamp for a bit.
Yep.
And we're going to tell us the plan.
We're going to tie him to Tina.
Yeah, we're going to tie him to Tina and blow them up together. But Tina's just like, one last kiss.
Yeah.
And that works?
Well, I guess...
Because Dorian's still in there.
I guess, quote-unquote, typical man.
Yeah, well, Dorian still loves her.
And he's just like, oh, well, okay. And then he goes and he's got like a forked fucking snake tongue. She's like, no, the real Dorian. The one I used to love. And I'm like, how do you not see this is bullshit?
And because his like,
it says like,
or his third movie is just like,
leave.
Man, it's gonna blow in a minute.
There's always time. Because it's comically fucking lowered.
One last kiss.
And then he fucking pulls the mask off.
And then he's like, I'm going to give you one last thrill. And they
start making out. And she gets her foot out
Jimmy's
of the
her foot
thing,
out the
and then fucking kicks it.
Like a fucking punter. Just poof! And it goes flying.
And he immediately goes, get it. And this is what I was talking about before with the fucking spinning of the thing. This is what we're showing, is that this mask is clearly working for Stanley's benefit. Because the mask, if you look at it, it doesn't like fly straight. It flies, and then as people are trying to grab it, it goes up and down. Like, it's basically trying to help Stanley out, and I think that's why you saw it come back.
Boomerang, because it's like, no, you need me.
Yeah, it was the first thing of it going, no, I'm trying to help you out.
And of course, Milo, like the Frisbee, catches it in his mouth.
First, yes, and then
runs away with it. The blonde bad guys got him by like the hind legs.
And then Milo puts on the mask. And we get Dog Milo as the mask. So Milo fucking...
got a big comically large head with big comically large teeth.
And then growls at him and then barks at him like
bites
really...
his butt, I think.
Yeah.
Pees on him.
Pees on him, bunch of other shit. And then like gets towards Stanley.
Yeah.
And Stanley, of course, has to make a joke, which I'm like, this is awkward, just him making a joke right now. He's just like looking at it going, oh, must be a strange new breed. And then his tongue gets comically large as he licks him. And it's like, wow, that's weird. I do like the animation, though, when he takes the mask off.
Yeah, because the face goes poofy.
Because the face just puffs up completely as he takes it off. Like, that's some good attention to detail.
And then it's back to Milo.
Yeah.
And then I think the mask gets...
The mask gets shot out of his hand.
Yeah, shot out of his hand behind the bar. He dives behind the bar. They fill the bar with lead.
Yeah.
He gets back up. He's the mask again in a new zoot suit. He takes a drink.
Did you miss me? And then it fucking... all the orange juice leaks out of him. I guess not.
Then he pulls out all the guns, and he locks it, loads it. There's like little missiles and little devices.
You gotta ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya? Punk. And then like they
all run because
they
they're
gonna run, and then it's just like it's all bang bang like
it's all bang flags coming out of it.
And he fucking spins them and puts them in his pocket, and then we've had 1 minute left till this thing blows up, and eventually, Tina just goes, Stanley! He goes, oh, right.
Jumps up, grabs it, unhinges his jaw. The only time where they actually need to do CGI of unhinging his jaw, because he's got to fit the bomb down. Eats it, it blows up in his stomach. That's the best time. Burps a fire. And then fucking Dorian, who Stanley actually handled quite well in a fist fight, one-on-one.
Because he has one great moment where he like punches the shit out of him and just goes, I'm winning. And then punch in the face.
But the one last shot where he punches him and the camera follows him back into a slot machine. And the thing goes off. I'm like, well, it shows. What I love the most about this movie is that throughout the film, he gets more confidence to himself to the point where he can handle himself in a fist fight with a fucking mobster.
Well, that's the point of what the mask is doing. It's trying to help him out.
And then Dorian runs in with a fucking switchblade. He's gonna fucking stab him. Like, what part of you
thinks this is going to